Hi everyone. Last time we have discussed about the abstract classes and we have seen the two examples. Now we have to be discuss about what is the interface and how does it work and how does it interface often revolves around the usage and characteristics. Okay, let me just go through like what is the interface and it in the other hand it only defines a contract as we have discussed this. How does it defines a contract? I have given the example. Okay, specifying the methods that a class implements the interface must provide. So as we know this is an interface class, so let me take an example. You can take it as anything. Let me take this supermarket, and in this class I can only declare, so I cannot define it. So if I take the void show method here, so I have successfully declared. Now how to implement this? So I need to be obviously create the concrete classes are the child classes, right? So abstract class are useful. You have the base implementation that should be shared among the multiple derived classes. So I can declare a multiple derived classes which are nothing but the child classes, or we can call it as a concrete classes as well. So in real time, or if we can see, the interfaces are useful defining a common methods in the child classes. But if we want to implement something related to the parent class, so we can define it in the child classes. So let me just define as you can understand better. Class, so as I take the supermarket, so I'll take just store, as it is a interface. So always interface we have to be use this keyword as a implement, right? Implements, what does it implements? The parent class. And what is my parent class? It's nothing but the supermarket, right? So I have to be, now I can define it. I can define it. So if I take this void show method, so as you can see it is showing the red color error, so which is nothing but as it is a pure abstract class. To achieve the abstraction before the interface, with the help of the classes, we are not able to achieve the multiple inheritance. But what happened in Java, as we have already seen this many times, that Java cannot support the multiple inheritance. To overcome with that, Java multiple inheritance is possible with only interfaces. How? By this example, we can see inside this Java. So these are the normal classes, right? So these are nothing but the normal classes. We can define it. So I can define it here, right? How I can define it? As here we can only declare it in the parent class, but here we can define it as well. So as it is a supermarket related thing, so I can give anything in the middle, or grocery store. So as it is our wish, we can define it anything as I have given. And still, as you can see, it is showing the red color indication, which is nothing but how we have to be define this one. Okay. Inside the normal classes, we cannot declare it as we have already declared it here, so it is not possible. We have to be declare it again. So how this can be overcome? Declaring can do only in the interface, as we have already seen, and it is a pure abstract class, right? So declaring the show method because of interface. Okay, so here also parent class, and here also we have to overcome with that. Like if it is a class, it will show an error as it is showing the error red color indication, right? And in this body, the method body, as Java rule says that in the normal class we cannot, in the as this is a normal class, we cannot inherit the parent class properties, right? So what we have to do here, if we want to inherit the parent class properties, we have to be declare it with the public keyword, then it is possible. See, there is no red color indication is showing now. It means normal classes. these are the normal classes or concrete classes, child classes. We have to be always uh, cannot declare it as it is. So if I cannot, it is a concept called polymorphism, and how does it work, we have to be see. So as I already defined it here, it creates a overloading concept, because in two different classes, okay, in two different classes it would be a same signature, so it is not possible. Okay, so same signature is available here, so that's why I declared with the public keyword, as this is a normal class. So that's why we have to be use the public keyword, otherwise it will show the error. And also, as in interface, as we have discussed, it supports the multiple inheritance, and class implements the this class implements the multiple inheritance. Like if I take the example as an or anything, it is a supermarket, right? I have taken the supermarket. So in this supermarket, if I want to use the a class supermarket and grocery store, so here what I will do, class store implements the, so whatever I declared the method here, grocery store or any physical store or any store, so I can mention it here. So class store implements the grocery store comma any store, right? So we have to be declared that is nothing but how does it work, multiple inheritance, right? So this is the multiple inheritance. The flexibility can be useful in the real time components, as it like where the components need to conform the multiple contracts, right? As so physical store or any store that we can define our implement our multiple inheritance. And implementation, how does the implementation can be work in the interfaces, classes implements the interfaces must be a concrete implementation for all the methods. So this is child class, nothing but the concrete class, right? So it defines the methods of the interface. What is the method here, show method. So I have defined here, I have declared here, so in the concrete class, so I can define it, I have defined. So interfaces does not contain any implementation details, they can only define the method signature, as I have already defined the method signature, right? And here in interfaces and abstract, it is useful for the extensibility and flexibility. What does it mean? So interfaces allow the great flexibility, as they can be implemented by unrelated classes. Okay, so this is a supermarket and this is a store. If I can take the another example as a like a online store or anything, right? So which is nothing but the implemented by unrelated classes, enabling the polymorphism. Polymorphism is nothing but the same functionality. Okay, same functionality with the same object names, right? So how we have to be do here, so that is nothing but the loose coupling, also we can call it. The flexibility is beneficial in any real-time system, or the components that can be swapped or without affecting the like other parts of the system. How we have to be seen. So here I can create the object now, because what is the use of the interface? We object is not possible to create, only reference is possible, but how the reference through we can create the object, how to use. There is no body, we have to be create the child class, it's like a normal class, as we have already done this, right? Now how to call the show method, I can create only reference, so we can create the child class object by using the new keyword. So here I can create what is my parent class, which is nothing but the supermarket. So I can, so this is nothing but the reference creation, but I have to be creative object by using the new keyword. So I can write here new, and I'm using the overriding concept here this is my parent class and this is child class, so I have to be mentioned here store, right? Yes. Now I want to use the, by using the object I can see the show method dot, here it is, show method, right? So control is, and now you can, how does it work? So it is giving the answer as a grocery store, right? So in the by creating the object it is possible. So now we can see the another example which is related to the interface. So let me take the another example for the interface. Like yesterday we have taken related to the vehicle, right? So same thing we can take this as an example interface. I can create the interface class, and let me take this same example vehicle. Yeah, in the interface it is possible only declaring, so we cannot define it. So I will take the attributes as a double. uh, I just want to check get the speed, so I can declare it here. Okay, get speed, get speed. So I have successfully declared here. Now what do I have to do? This is I have to create the concrete class, like to implement the interface, and let me take this class. So I will take the car, same thing, which would be easier for us to understand. And by I have to be use the implementation keyword, like for the concrete classes to implement the functionalities, right? So implements which one? Vehicle. What is my parent class here? Vehicle. So here I can define it. So what the attributes I will take? I'll just take the brand, so which is nothing but the string type. Okay, this is my attribute, so I have declared. And now double, so I want to get the speed, so I'm just taking the data member as a double. So, yes, so I have done this. Now I have to be create a constructor for that constructor. What I have to be do, the class name, and it as this is class name and the constructor name should be same. So let me just take this public, we have to be use the public, and car. So class name and constructor name should be same. And what is the data member? String. First one is brand, and string brand. And what is the next one? Double, which is nothing but the speed. Yes, I have to be successfully created the data members and the attributes, whatever you can call. Yes. So how I have to be declare this? By using the this keyword, brand is equal to brand, right? And the another attribute which is nothing but by using the this keyword, speed. Yes, so I have successfully defined the constructor, right? After the constructor, what I have to be use? I have to be implement the interface methods, which is nothing but overriding the properties of the parent class to the child class. And how do I do that? I have to be mentioned here. So public, as it is, if we don't use the public, as last example we have seen, it is showing the red color error. So to overcome with that, we have to be mentioned in the normal classes as a public keyword. So it is a public. And what do I want to get? Here we have mentioned which get speed, right? So double, we can use this same method, get speed, to in our normal classes, in the child classes as well. Yes, so I have declared here implementing interface through the method. Like I have to be use here the override concept. Overriding is nothing but so in parent class whatever I had declared here get speed method. So I can define it here. How in the normal classes it is possible, nothing but the concrete classes. So what I will do, I want to get the speed, so here I have to be use return speed, right? So here now I have successfully done this. What we have to be do the next inside the how to call this show method. I can create only reference, right? So here I have to be creating the car object. So car, let me just take this same as this is, if I would take this it would be something as like a reference, but I have to be create the object by using the new keyword. So I can mention here the same thing, car. Yesterday you can take any brand, so let me just take the Toyota. It would be more easier because I'm not aware of this car brand, so you can take anything. So as it is a double, so I have passed the parameters related to the brand as well as what is this, kilometer per hour. So how much mileage it will give. Yeah. So after that, what I have to be display the car speed. For that purpose I you can use the system.out.println for displaying this one. So I want to display the car speed, so here I have to be mentioned in the double quotes, so it can be get printed as it is. Okay, how here quotes, so it would look good. And by using the plus here, what is my method name, get car, car dot get speed. Yeah, here it is, get speed. Now give some space and kilometer per hour, right? So give this control as I have successfully created the object and I'm calling the get speed method, right? Here, where is this run option? Yeah, so click on this. What is this here, I got car speed is 110 kilometer per hour. So this is the example for the our interface. So vehicle is an interface defining the method which is nothing but get speed, right? So it is defining the method get speed, and car is nothing but the child class or the concrete class, which we can say implementing the, by using the implement keywords we are implementing the parent class to the child class interface and provides the implementation for the get speed method. Here it provides, it is providing, because here only declaration is possible as we have declared, but defining we have to do it in the child classes or the concrete classes or the normal classes, it is possible. Okay, so get speed method I had I defined it here. As you can see, interfaces are useful when you want to enforce, I can use this word, yeah, enforce a common behavior among the unrelated classes, right? Here car is not limited, like you can use anything, different motorbike or bicycle, anything which is not limited for being a vehicle, so those all are comes under the vehicle, right? Yes. So it can be implement it means it can be implement the other interfaces or extend the functionalities without any constraints like posed by the interface. So these are the examples for our interfaces.